Good evening, everyone. This is Joe. With me is going to be Tibor here in just a minute. We're getting started right now with the showdown match between Jim from Jim Bob's Barbecue versus Daniel and Teresa from TCMB. If I can go on ahead and have everybody come over here. We're just going to say a couple things real quick. Jim, you want to come over here to my left? Hello, everyone. How you doing? We're here at Lucky Dog Billiards in Las Cruces, New Mexico. To my right, we have Daniel and Teresa. Daniel, you might need to kind of scoop in just a little bit more. There we go. We're all family here. Jim from Jim Bob's Barbecue. We're going to go on ahead and start off with Jim. If you just want to say a couple things about Jim Bob's and present your gift to Daniel and Teresa, and then we'll do the same with you guys as well.
All right, everybody. Hi, I'm Jim, and I have Jim Bob's Barbecue, and we're located up at the airport. We have a great display of planes and other things inside the restaurant. If you want to come up and see us, we're open Monday through Saturday, 6 to 6.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Teresa, and this is Daniel from TCMB Design. We are usually at the Farmers Market of Las Cruces on Saturday mornings. You can find us there or on Facebook and Instagram, whatever it's called. I forget things. But we make jewelry and boxes and all kinds of stuff, so you can come check it out. And so we did make something special for Jim. So here we go. So we know that you like pigs, more so cooking pigs, or rather putting them on fire. So we made you a sun catcher ornament. And then, in fact, let's see. There's two. And so, here you go. Happy birthday!
So, I couldn't bring anything that I make.
There you go.
So, I really couldn't bring anything that I make. So, I only had one. So, I did bring one shirt. And a couple gift certificates.
Thank you, Jim.
I couldn't do much more.
Jim, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So right on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and pass this headset over to the Tibor. I'll be with you in just a second. Hi, Tibor.
Hey, buddy, what's going on? Yeah, let's do this. So, Joe, I understand this is not your typical Accelerate Showdown match.
No, it isn't. It's going to be between a couple of our sponsors, our advertisers that we have with us. You guys are going to be lagging for the first break, so home rail closest for that one. It looks like Teresa's going to start off for Daniel and Teresa. And then we got Jim Bob for.
That's so.
Same time, Jim. All right. Go ahead.
I was just talking about. I'm looking at the bottom. Typically, it's a race to 13. Here, you got a bunch of numbers on the bottom. Race to 4. What's the format?
The format is going to be the Predator style that everybody's been going with lately in Predator tournaments. We're going to do traditional 10 balls, so 9 balls does count on the break. Rack your own. Rack your own. You have your own alternate break.
I believe it's 9 ball, right?
It is 9 balls,
Yeah.
yes. You really didn't give us any alternate break. We're going traditional 9 ball. 9 ball counts on the break. And we're going to go winner break. Winner breaks. Winner breaks. 9 ball counts on the break. Oh, okay. Traditional 9 ball. So you winning the keeper table? Yeah, we should have probably asked these questions before. Yeah, it's going to be starting off with a race to 4. Teresa's going to play the first rack against Jim Bob. So what happens is you race to 4. If you win that one, you get that series, that first one. Then you play the second one, and then the second one Daniel's going to be playing. So that way both Daniel and Teresa get a chance to play. And with, let's say Teresa runs all 4 of the racks, then Daniel comes up. If Daniel wins his and Teresa wins his, and Teresa wins hers, my apologies, they can win, you know, the first of hopefully many of the advertiser showdown matches. And if they split the racks between one wins one series, the other one wins the other one, what's going to happen at that point there is they'll go to a shootout. And I know you've been looking up the rules on it as well as I. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what the shootout is?
So the shootout is basically where the 9 ball sits in the rack. That's where you spot the 9. I don't know. Maybe for this match, we'll put the 9 on the spot. I don't know what the rules were decided behind, but each player will take a shot alternating in the kitchen, switching sides, and they'll have 4 shots. If it's tied 4-4, 3-3, 2-2, whatever it may be, then it'll go into a sudden death. If Teresa makes it and Jim misses, or vice versa, that person wins the match.
That sounds exciting. So, again, this is going to be traditional 9 ball, like Teresa made the win ball.
Looks like it to me. She's lining it up.
So I know if you go to the farmers market on Saturdays, you are able to catch a glimpse of the TCMB area. They've got a lot of good merchandise that they bring out for business in town, so make sure if you get a chance to see Daniel and Teresa there, stop by, say hi, give a little wave. Let them know you saw them here, either at the showdown match or if you happen to see them in the advertising that they do. We also have Jim Bob, who's at the airport right now. He does catering as well as smoked meats, pretty much. He does everything from a turkey wrap to a 2-meat plate, 1 or 3-meat plate. I'm sure you went about just about all. My favorite thing they have there is, and honestly, they've got the best in Las Cruces. Kind of petty to say, but their cheese curds are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I know you're a connoisseur of the cheese curds.
I am. And they went hands down. They also have a magma burger.
That's that hot one, right?
Some of their spicy sauce on there. It's got the traditional burger pad, lots of cheese curds on there. You get chicken nuggets and spice. Unfortunately for my fat behind, I'm usually eating there 2, maybe 3 times a week. So.
It's convenient for you.
It's also very good.
Teresa's trying to do a jump. Just barely caught the 2. She was coming down on the backside of the 2 ball. Or I'm sorry, whatever the ball was in front of her to the 2.
Both of them. When you get a free the rack today, making 2 in a row. That's a good start. It's also got expert shape on the 5 ball.
So you know a little bit more about Jim. He used to play pool?
Played off and on for quite a few years. He's telling me. I know I cut him over at Billiards and he's delivering burritos over there.
Oh, yes. right? And I know Daniel and Teresa used to play. I mean, Daniel still plays, but Teresa and Daniel took the pool class at NMSU.
Did they?
Yeah, I believe that was taught by Lawrence Vaughn.
Really? I didn't know they had a class there.
Yep. I think if you get good on the 7, the 8 passes the 9 in the corner pocket. Yeah, I believe so. So Teresa has the option to go into it if it doesn't pass the 9.
You know, Teresa and Daniel also do the slides that they have.
For kids?
Yeah, exactly. All the slides that we have.
Oh, into the drink.
What's it done?
He's done it now. I'm sorry, what did you say? No, this is America. This is America as Jim Bob's Barbecue. I left herself a little tough. Easily? I don't know. My percentage isn't high on that one.
I don't know. She did play somewhat safe, so that's a good thing.
Jim's got a little bit of a cut here. Yeah, the big looks like it's straight on. He could probably just hit this with center ball. Little stop shot. Yeah, it's a very nice gift. Yeah. It definitely helps the rack. It does have a little bit of error in it, though.
Cut break, not quite a head-on break. Almost made the
Well, he might have a 1-8 combination here. On the YouTubes.
I understand you have a match coming up pretty soon, don't you?
Do I or do we?
Oh, that's true. It is we. I was hoping you would talk about it, though.
Yeah, so the 26th, correct?
It is the 26th, so it's a week from today.
Yep, so next Thursday it'll be Joe and I playing against Abraham and Beto. A little Scott's doubles match on the Accelerate Showdown. And that's all you have to do, folks. Who wins that one?
Who wins that one? That one is Jim
Jim
Bob.
Bob wins the rack. Like that.
Still going right with a great format. Jim's going to rack again. Hope he's got the hang of the magic rack.
El Magico Racco.
Aaron, did you see that happen? I think everybody saw
I
it.
didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the 9 ball in.
So that is actually what is moved for Daniel and Teresa. Very nice sun catcher. Move it out of the way so you can break it. Good thing about playing with that, it's taking the time off to grab the magic break. Walk around the table.
It does force you. A lot of times people get tunnel vision into the rack. They want to just start shooting. They might miss something. A nice little bank from Jim. He might try to the long rail bank back in the corner pocket that he's over. I don't. I like the safe, but if we're looking at all aggression, well, that's just how bad I shoot those long rail banks.
You can ignore my in-laws.
Little comments flying back and forth. I think that's what's good about the you're not just exchanging good pleasantries and stuff.
Yep, this is all in good fun. Come out, have a good time at our host hall. You know, Lucky Dog Billiards.
They've
So-
treated us real well.
They have. You ever look? Uh-oh.
Good safety. Can you
Oh, I think she can still make it.
Okay.
Got close, though.
She does have an angle to get off of the 5-ball. Glorious Thursday night.
Glorious.
A little cold outside, but it's nice and warm in here. There's nice cold beers and other beverages.
Good food, good drinks, good time. Lucky Dog Billiards. Teresa giving the old face slap, hand to the forehead. Well, it's a short race. Don't count anyone out. It's 9-ball. It's a. Mm-hmm. So, do you think we're going to do a shootout?
I hope we do. I think that's going to be so much fun.
Hey, who won that one?
Guess what? We got another Jim Bob winner right there. I think that Jim said that if he wins all of them, he's going to do free food for a night. I think I heard that. I'm not sure. The sun catcher back up again. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So you got Jim Bob on the pig. You got the flames coming up.
Yeah, the flames going. Yeah.
So that is just an awesome, awesome present. You know what I'm saying? The giving exchange. That is wonderful. I'm sure Daniel and Teresa also do custom work. So if you're trying to get some person gifts, you know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day is coming up. Your person, isn't it?
I think so.
I think so. I still think it's November. I made contact with the wrong one, but I made it. Abraham says hi to you.
Hola.
That's why we're getting yelled at. Shooting good.
I think it helps to not have myself muted. That's probably where we're getting yelled at by Facebook. Oh, goodness. How's
so did
everybody
they miss
doing?
all of it?
Oh, yeah.
You had some
I missed
quality stuff
all
over there.
of that. I am just... Thank you for letting us know in the chat. I am just a stellar individual tonight. Teresa with some nice draw. Maybe a little bit too much mustard, but she's got a good look at the 3-ball.
Yeah. At least it's Dijon.
Dijon. Do you think she's going to be able to get back over from the 4? I mean, the contact on the 8-ball is going to be difficult.
You can draw off, like draw off the 8 to come across for the 4. Ooh. She get a little fancy there.
She played the bank shot, which ends up leaving her nice.
Yeah.
As far as... I still can't believe I didn't have my microphone on that whole time.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, boy, I sound special.
Yeah, there we are.
All right. Hi, Raquel. Boy, thank you for putting that. You guys can only hear Tibor.
I'm sure they appreciate hearing you now.
Oh, I'm sure they don't.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
So what I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to go in and post-edit and just start talking to myself for a little bit and just pretend like I'm answering you. So it looks like I might be getting some food here from Lucky Dogs. You know, they got the ovens in the back that are able to make some stuff here.
You have those pretzel bites with the queso on top? All right. I think Jim can make this 3 here. Can you either draw to the long rail and come back, or
I think I'd push
go forward 2?
He is going to go with some draw.
It takes a little bit of power. Sometimes that causes you to miss the ball. Yep. You can
You're
try
more
to
than that. You're a little bit more power than that 70% sweet spot.
70%.
For me, it's about 70%. If I'm hitting over 70%, watch your toes. It might come off the table. That, or if I'm hitting a real tough shot, I usually get in trouble because I believe you lovingly call it Sousaing your partner.
Yep. Sousa. The shot is named after you, so.
Oh. If it was a nice term, then I'd be happy. But a wonderful attempt at the bank shot. She did break out the 5, which was her objective. Can you Jim commenting, nice shot. I think he's blocked by the 8 ball. I don't think he's used to jumping.
No.
He's been out for a little while and he doesn't really have a shorty with him, so. Oh.
Ooh.
It's a scratch from Jimbo over there. Jim Bob actually started over on, I believe it's Foster and Solano. He used to be in the
That's right.
round face with a lot of glass and stuff like that. So if you're still over there looking for him, he's up at the airport. You know, he's got the signs up and everything, so you can see him as you're approaching the airport. He's got a. I'll tell you what kind of does it for me though, is they've got their smoker out on the side where it just wafts over to our building.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Has he got a big smoker?
It's got a lot of cubic inches of cooking surface. That's for darn sure. Actually, in the commercial that we'll play here in the half, you can actually see one of the pictures actually has one of his many smokers. I know he's got a newer one now that he's got over there.
So we got some commercials to play, huh?
Oh yeah. I know some of you guys have seen it on Facebook. We got commercials, homemade commercials. So I'm sure you would probably run to the short rail. Unfortunately, he pushed the 4 ball into the jaw, so he wasn't able to go in, but he did leave himself a good look at the 5. So Abraham, I'm sure you're at your house practicing as we speak right now, getting ready for next week.
He should be.
You know, I forgot what I was going to say. That's not really like me, is it?
What's
or is
that?
it me forgetting what I was going to say? So this 3rd rack posing is a bit of a, this 4th rack, Jim Bob is on the hill. This 4th rack is posing as a bit of a problem for our competitors right now. Teresa given the
old double.
The old double. And I don't know if you guys have seen, you used to remember when Poppenberg would play, he'd say that that's the only way to shoot that ball.
That's right. Well, to get the prepa.
Yeah. You got to get it going sometimes. That's one of the good things about 9 balls. You do have a little bit of that luck factor. It's kind of built into the game, which makes it a little bit more fun for avid pool play or for novice pool players. There's a safety.
This is going to be interesting.
Would you power that? Would you just give it one of these? Yeah, you gotta do the whistle with it.
It's interesting. You could go 2 rails full into the 5.
Well, you did have a good legal hit there. Oh, ball down. Oh, it's mine now. There you go. Sometimes you got to watch for balls coming off the table here because there are a lot of tables. There's still a few open tables if you guys want to come out and shoot here at Lucky Dog Billiards in the city of Crosses.
Ooh, my goodness.
It's because of the pigs. So I was saying about TCMB is it just started off with just Teresa at first. And then she was so busy with work, and Daniel was able to make a departure from his job to come and help her out a lot. And he helps out with a lot more of the technical stuff. And while I was filming their commercial, he sat there and said he does whatever he's told. So
Well, smart man.
smart man. Kind of like one thing smart men never say to their wives is calm down.
Well, Joe, you weren't smart that night.
Well, no, I wasn't. But I'll be able to get a little bit of revenge here coming up in a little bit more than a month. A lot of people from here are going to be going to Vegas.
Oh, that's right. I was going to bring that up.
Yeah.
So, you going to Vegas there, Joe?
I am, and as long as I do as well as I did the last time, I'll be happy. I actually did, I got 17th, but I was shooting bronze. This time I'm definitely not shooting bronze. I'm hoping I'm able to hold off and still make silver. Teresa going with the 2-way. You make one of the ball. Looks like it shouldn't be the trickiest of 4-ball outs, but this rack here has kind of got them befuddled.
Befuddled, good word.
Thank you. Yeah, I was playing Scrabble earlier.
So, for everyone watching, we held the benefit tournament for Josh Montes last Saturday.
We did. It was wonderful. A lot of people from Cruces were able to donate not only time but money or gifts for the raffles. What was your favorite raffle that was up there?
Well, I know I put in for the Jim Bob's Barbecue,
Of course.
and the CCMB stuff.
Yes. You want to tell them what those were? Because there was three different ones from them.
Yeah, it was a gift basket from TCMB. It had, I believe, earrings, a dog tag, a little
A
case.
one-hinge kind of case thing.
Yeah.
Can hold
But-
various knickknacks.
I just wanted to point out that the benefit tournament, we were able to raise a little over $3,700 for Josh.
Just wonderful. And we hope that that's able to help him out and get him almost literally back on his feet.
Yeah, and he did make a little post that he's able to put some weight on his feet. He's going to start physical therapy soon.
That is
Hopefully
wonderful.
well on his way to getting the recovery.
For those who weren't able to make the tournament or still want to try and do something to help out Josh, we are still able to take donations for him, and we can get those to him. I actually didn't see the post that he made. Of course, I really haven't been too much on any social medias lately.
Yeah, you're a working man.
Wonderful Joel! Teresa, what a beautiful
Hangs
cut
the
there.
9 in the corner pocket. She's
And
not going to let him shoot it.
She isn't going to let him shoot it right there. So we're going to go on ahead and update. Wait, hold on. We got to do something here. We got to do the Jim Bob for the win right there. I'm going to update the score for the first round, showing that Jim Bob took the first round 4-0. Give us just a couple minutes. We'll be right back with the second half of what might go to a shootout.
It might. Were you going to play any of the commercials?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to play both the commercials right now. You guys will get a chance to kind of see some of the business here. They're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Hey everybody, I'm Jim from Jim Bob's Barbecue. You need to come join us out here at the Las Cruces International Airport. We're open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Got a lot of great stuff up on our wall. Just have a good time.
How do you think you're going to do against Daniel and Teresa?
Probably not very well. I will admit it. It's been a while since I've played competitively.
This is TCMB Design. Me and my beautiful wife Teresa, we make all this amazing stuff. We are so excited to be able to share that with you. All the stuff here is handmade here in New Mexico and Las Cruces. My beautiful wife, she designs everything. Me, I just do what I'm told. Everything is made either from wood or acrylic. She designs everything, it gets inlaid. This right here is turquoise. Pattern goes all the way through. So it's always going to stay the right way. We know that it's not fun to tussle with our jewelry, and it's also very light. But our goal is always to be able to provide something for people that's always going to be unique and one of a kind. So come on by, we'd love to see you.
Looks like we are getting ready to start the second set right now. Daniel's going to go on ahead and start us off and break for the second set. Jim Bob mixing it up with some of the employees here. So, all right.
All right.
All right.
Set 2.
Yep.
So for this set, Daniel's going to be playing for TCMB.
Mm-hmm.
And he's up to break. Very nice break, controlled.
You know, it's kind of interesting that he was able to, it looked like backspin with the phenolic tip almost.
Probably.
Probably. Astute. The problem now is getting to the 2-ball. He does have the opportunity to push out. Tibor, what's a push out?
So immediately following the break, if a player doesn't have a good shot, or if they don't feel like they can make it, or if they want to play something different, they can push the cue ball anywhere on the table. It doesn't have to be a legal shot. They don't have to worry about hitting the lowest numbered ball. They just push it anywhere, as Daniel did right here. And now Jim comes up, take a look at the shot, decide if he wants to take it. If he wants to, he continues to shoot, or he passes it back to Daniel. So there's some strategery behind that shot.
He does pass back.
So
I think he passed it back. It looks like he only has about a half to a quarter of a ball. And that's one of the things that I'm always very terrible at as far as with my push, is I never know if it's a good push or not. You know, sometimes I hit a push and my opponent doesn't even get out of the chair and they just say, go ahead.
yeah, those are the ones you're like,
Maybe I screwed the dog on that one.
not my best effort, probably.
Yeah. So those of you out there in YouTube and Facebook land out there, drop us a line. Who do you think is going to take this set? Do you think it's going to be Daniel and going to push this to a shootout? Or do you think Jim's going to close out the night victorious without a shootout? What do you think is going to happen, Tibor?
Well, I don't want to appear biased or anything, but I'd love to see a shootout.
I'd love to see a shootout just because the fun and the stress that's involved in one of those. Oh my goodness. That was a decent safety.
Yeah, a nice little kick.
Does the 2-ball squeeze by the 8?
That I don't think so. He might try to play thin off the 2, playing one rail up. Try to hit him behind the 8. So one rail kick, thin off the 2. Avoiding the 8 would be perfect. I don't know.
Contact.
That was a really thin hit, man. Whew.
So thin, the 2-ball just barely adjusted.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could see the shadow of the cue ball on the 2 when you were going.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I actually had Jim Bob's yesterday up at the airport.
Oh, what did you have?
That was my first time having the haystack burger.
Oh, I do enjoy that one.
Have you had it?
I have.
It's wonderful. The nice melted cheese. There's actually a piece of cooked cheese on there. The haystack onions, the melted cheese on it, the bacon.
You got some drool there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I haven't had dinner yet, so I had to cut out of work right as it closed and run my happy buns over here to set everything up to, get everything going. Had a lot of help with Aaron. Aaron's right here. Aaron, the godfather of Accelerate. So Accelerate, was created just to give Las Cruces a chance to play in some tournaments and, play in handicap tournaments, especially just because, it's not fun going to tournaments and you already know who's going to win just based off of, straight play.
Right.
Everybody has a chance to win at any time, but.
Yeah. It's really great what Aaron's doing. He's bringing an Accelerate tournament. He's reporting these games into Fargo, getting players established so they can go and play in some of those bigger tournaments throughout the Southwest and the country, really.
Yep.
So for those of you watching that are interested, Accelerate Tournament is going to be doing a championship series, right?
A what?
A championship
series? Yes.
You maybe stumbled on my words there a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, a championship series.
No, it should be a lot of fun.
That's a $5.99 and under, correct?
That is correct. So you need to not improve too much, so you can keep playing in them.
Right. Well,
you're right on the cusp of 600.
No, far away.
I don't think
so
Daniel got the spinning.
This is pretty much a shootout shot right here.
Oh, darn near, yeah.
So for those that were wondering what the shootout's like, it is similar to this shot. I mean, you have ball in hand behind the kitchen, but you have to play off the left side.
Daniel not making it and
Oh,
scratching.
not making it?
No.
Ooh, he came
did not
close to
make
making it. I know that's going to bother Daniel a little bit. Can't let that affect him, though. A lot of pool left. A lot of pool.
A lot of pool left. Do you want to go ahead and do it?
Josh. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got here? Who won this one?
Who won this one? Let's go on ahead and throw it up there.
Jim Bob.
All right, let's go on ahead and update the score here for the second set. You'll notice that the first set already has the first scores entered. Teresa, unfortunately, hanging the 9 ball on that last one. It would have been just amazing for her to get caught up on that.
Josh, how you doing? It's good to see you in the chat. We miss you out here, buddy.
We do.
I want to see you back in the pool hall mixing it up with us.
Yeah. I still don't think I stand a chance beating him heads up, though.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
Neither of us.
Well, you know, we could try and play him for money and then just somebody comes up and steps on his foot. No? Oh,
No.
That would be
No,
weird.
wrong.
Very wrong, I think. Well, I don't think that those balls were quite pressed together because they didn't come out how you normally see with a magic rack.
No, this could be that instance. I don't know if your mic was on when we were talking about it, but
Oh, it wasn't.
is your mic on now?
I hope so.
Yeah, the magic rack, sometimes you can rack it and you might miss a spot. It might be loose behind the head ball or whatnot. It's not going to break the same, so got to inspect it after you throw it in there. No, Josh, I'm not a liar. You got me.
So, from what I understand, actually, during our match next week, Daniel's going to be one of the people commentating on it.
Ooh.
Yes.
So we better be careful on
We
what we
need to
say.
be real nice to him right now. What wonderful screw right there on that. Some draw. Getting a good shot for the 4 with a little bit of
Joe?
angle to get back on the 5. Yes, sir.
It's called drop. Screw is for the UK. You want to play in the snooker?
Hey, who was it that was saying I needed to practice my my UK lingo for? Or did
that
I
was
just need to
Abraham.
get it? Abraham?
I'm supposed to be the Jerry Jones to the Sid Weidel.
Well, right now it seems like we got the Jeremy Jones, and who am I again? Let me hear you say it.
You know who Sid Weidel is?
I don't.
He was an old commentator. He would come up with these crazy sayings. He was real animated on the commentating.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Looks like Aaron and Joe are enjoying some of Lucky Dog's fine food. What'd you get there, Joe?
I got the chicken sandwich. It's one of the newer items on there, but it's pretty darn tasty. Looks like Jim Bob just missed the 5 ball. Could say he almost pushed it into the 9 just to try to see where the 9 would go. He did have one of those wins against Teresa.
It was fortunate.
Yes. Very unfortunate that he kind of just weaseled one in there. Hey, I'm trying to be nice to Daniel, remember? Daniel having a long shot here at the 5. Needs to come back and hit a rail. Looks like he will go straight into the center of the pocket. My goodness. That's one of the things where I think he's been practicing a little bit. I know he went over and shot over at Aaron's house one of those days, and he was shooting okay, but I think he was back practicing on the 9-footer again and just kind of, he's thinking he has a little bit more room width-wise. But he did not. So yes, as you can hear in the background, there is a jukebox here. So if you enjoy hearing some tunes, I know Aaron will usually get on there and play some Back to the Hotel, some In Too Deep. But
What do you think, Joe? Are we looking at a 6-9 combination here?
I'm not sure. It is pretty much one of the logical shots on the table. I mean, again, we are playing old school 9-ball, so he doesn't have to call it. And it's going to go off the double. Nope. Nope. Just going 2 rails and into the 9-ball. It actually looked somewhat decent for a second there. So you're saying I can't use the term double?
Well,
You
No,
used it
you
first,
can't.
technically.
the double.
Uh-huh. Six ball just floating off the long rail a little bit. Unfortunate for Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel looks like he's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to kind of let it go and just try to start fresh.
Yeah, clear your mind. Don't dwell on one shot. Stay down and execute.
Jim with a long shot here. Just needs to go back and forth on the table. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, that cue ball's in the tank.
Such a nice guy Jim is. You know what I'm saying? Giving it back to Daniel the same way Daniel gave it to him. A little bit less traffic on the table. 2 ball out here. Do you think it's going to get pulled? Pull one for TCMB?
Yeah, well, she got a very good opportunity to.
First one's going to roll forward.
A nice shot into the side pocket.
Are we going to see it?
I don't know, are we?
Are we going to see it? There it is!
Oh, TCMB with their first win of the night.
They are on the board. We are evened up on the second race. Daniel's going to go on ahead and rack them up. I'm going to take a bite of a sandwich.
All right, you enjoy that sandwich, Joe. Oh, look at that. Daniel's feeling it. He's got his first win. He's dancing, enjoying it, having a good time here at Lucky Dogs.
Now you're in trouble, Jim.
It's all good.
Jim's just having a good time himself.
Did you tell your family was going to be? I know Eugene was going to be watching.
I don't know if he is or not. I sent him the link today.
All right, so Daniel to break with the magic rack. We're looking at the 1 and the 7. Really, the 7 almost fires in with this magic rack. As it does, Daniel makes the 1 on the side. Unfortunately, the 2 ball is playing hide and go seek.
So, I don't know if he's quite able to make it. Looks like he's got a window of opportunity.
But the shutters of defeat.
So the question is, does he go with the safety shot, or does he? Because I mean, if he makes it, he's going to be running back to the other side of the table again, and that's unless he goes into the 9, which is also an opportunity to hold for the 3 ball. He did play the safe instead, hugging up to the backside of the 9 ball. What a good shot! A good shot. Let's see if Jim can do his impression of Efren Reyes. Make the 2 ball into the side pocket. I've been getting a lot of Efren's videos on my post lately. Just going through the different social medias and stuff like that. I watch a lot of pool, obviously. But a lot of his, magical run out by Efren Reyes. And
Well, he's the magician for a reason.
yes, he is.
You know who's also very creative on the pool table is Chris Melling. So I keep seeing different times where that guy is just firing in 4 rails, kicking balls in, he's making incredible shots. Obviously, Efren is the GOAT. Nobody can argue that.
Nope. So, Daniel starting off with a good.
Yeah, I think Daniel's settling in. He's stroking the ball pretty good.
There's a lot of draw.
He's hitting with some confidence.
Letting his stroke out.
That is exactly what he's doing.
So what do you think he's lining up for?
I think he's going to try to cut the 4 in there. He's just looking at the line he wants to land on for the 5.
Do you try to go short side the 5 ball, or do you just try to leave
He
yourself
might have
somewhere
hit it
you can see
perfect.
it?
Look at that.
That was a backhand to the knee.
A little Alvin Ocean.
Yeah, the Alvin Ocean. I'm not flexible enough to sit with my legs European style crossed. Oh!
Daniel just showing a little trick shot.
I didn't know we were playing with Stefano Palinga.
You name dropping.
Only that and Mike Massey are the only two that I know that are. Do you know any others?
Well,
Trick
there's
shot?
the Venom forehand,
Venom,
right?
Yeah. Collier?
Yeah,
Kohler?
something like that.
Yeah.
And then Tom Rossman, right?
Not sure.
Dr. Q, Tom Rossman.
Does he do a lot of trick shots as well?
What about those? Those in the chat. You guys know any other trick shot shooters? And Josh, no, shouldn't be outlawed, but nobody should see it. How about that? All right. Jim Bob looking pretty good. He's got a little bit of distance between the 8 and the 9.
Well, with the angle that he left, it's going to be just a come back across the table, be more or less in the middle of the table.
Right. I'm just talking about the distance.
Ooh. Almost went into the 9 ball where he could leave himself safe and hide the ball, but did not happen to play that way. Does Daniel go for it, or does he try to play safety?
He's going for it.
That was a good
Wipes
shot.
its
Ooh.
feet in. Leaves himself tough on the 9. We have to come up with a good shot here.
Yeah, well, one cut here. See the logo back across again. Good cut.
Nice cut. Avoids the side pocket.
Slow down, cue ball. Don't even give it a chance. Guess what? TCMB.
Very nice. TCMB going up 2-1 on this set.
2-1 on this set. You know what that means? We might be looking at a shootout.
There's the potential.
Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did mark it backwards. That's Hey, quiet. I'm trying to earn some free food.
Did you forget that Daniel's going to be commentating on our match?
Oh,
And you're marking the wrong score?
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
it should be 3-0 with Daniel shooting. He's an ace.
You're in a pickle, Joe.
Speaking of pickle, that's what's on my sandwich. Yeah, Aaron had a chicken sandwich as well, saying,
Wow.
oh my goodness,
Look at that break.
what a beautiful controlled break. One ball went into the side pocket. I don't know if he was really going for the one ball on the side because of where he's leaving the cue ball.
I heard them talking about the break earlier, practicing the break before we started the stream. It's one of the things that he was looking for, is that one on the side.
Nice long 3-ball.
Oh, no. Oh, he got it.
Could we
He's
see
good.
our first one of the night?
A run out? It's lying pretty.
I mean, I know you'd be able to do it, but
Is a 7-ball still on the table?
Daniel's dancing should be outlawed. That's funny.
Oh.
Hold on, 7.
Caught a hanger.
Well, you know how they say like pets sometimes look like their owners?
Yes.
I think pool shooters sometimes shoot like each other. Teresa hanging the 9-ball, Daniel hanging the 4.
Oh, well. Maybe they played at the level of their competition. Couples.
I know I do.
Couples that hang balls together.
Stay together. Really powering into with some top spin, giving himself a good look at the 7. This really could be a good little 4-ball run out for Jim. Get a little bit more confidence in him. Tried to run to the rail.
Tried to Sousa himself.
9-ball's not big enough. Jim getting a little excited again. Too much gusto.
Rolled a little far on that.
But you know, that's the kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? He goes a little extra, you know what I'm saying? Puts a little extra meat on your plate sometimes when he's plating it. You just hit the ball a little extra, you know?
A little extra love in what he cooks.
Yeah. So, I got to see your match against Mickey this last weekend.
Oh, did you? Oh. Well, it's, the pro side didn't leave anything easy for Daniel.
No, he gets to practice a long distance cut shot.
Long distance for a 7-footer.
True. But Daniel going through, really staying down on that shot.
Oh, Teresa's giving the eye.
I don't know if Teresa can really give the eye. Sorry. I hope you guys aren't listening to this in the future. I apologize, you two.
Wait. Who won?
Go ahead, you can do it. Hit the eye. Boom!
Boom!
Jim
We got Jim
Bob.
Bob.
You just click there.
I'm doing it with my left hand, Joe. I'm not very good at it.
It's all right. It's not like Aaron where, you know what I'm saying, I was doing something that he was asking me to do and then was pointing stuff out 3 steps late. But I guess at that age, that's kind of how your brain works. It's just
It's a little.
just a little on the slow side. Could be worse. I guess we both can't be taking a bite at the same time, can we? One of us kind of has to talk. So, again, those of you who are looking for Daniel and Teresa and TCMB, if you go out to the farmers market on Saturdays here in Las Cruces, right there on Main Street, you're able to see some of the stuff that they made. You can talk to them about maybe a custom piece. They are very quick, and you know what I'm saying, as far as getting your stuff back to you, they're very quick as far as getting that going. They didn't really know what they were going to do with Jim until a little earlier this week, and I'll tell you what, they made some beautiful, beautiful sun catchers. Let me show them again real quick. That's the sun catcher that they made for him. So obviously a custom job. So if you're ever looking for earrings, trinkets, what do they call those things that ladies wear? You know what I'm saying? A brooch. They'll probably make a good brooch for you. Jim, although he can't make a good brooch, can make a good burger.
Killer barbecue.
Killer barbecue.
You know what else? It's his sauces.
He has a lot of different sauces.
And very good sauces, too. Really, he has a sauce for every palate out there. You like the sweet, you got the spicy, you got the sour, kind of vinegary ones. Whatever you prefer. Pair that with a Some of his smoked meats. Very
Yes.
delicious.
He also has an onion ring sauce, a ring sauce.
Yes.
These guys, very, very good. You know what I'm saying? It has a little bit of tart to it, so it's just perfect to go on onions.
We ordered them. Don't go there.
So this is the kind of push that I would do.
Well, this is interesting. If you're very confident in your one rail kicks, I mean,
Yeah.
because you got a big ball to hit. If you're pretty good, the idea is to make your opponent really think about it, give him some decision.
I think a little bit too much left was added.
Yep.
A little bit too much mustard. Or a little bit too much sauce, in his case.
Yeah, some of that delicious sauce.
They got us.
They got us.
Is that fast enough for you? Or is that too slow too?
That was too slow. Aaron's over here trying to mess with us. That's fine. The literal grandfather can do what he wants, I guess. Apparently we're number one.
What's that?
We're number one,
Oh,
according to Aaron.
we're number one.
We're number one. I know, I don't know if I said this when I was muted or not, but Kelly and Ronnie are actually looking for some Scotch doubles action. I think they wanted to try and put together a showdown match. So if anybody knows somebody who would like to do a Scotch doubles match, get a hold of Aaron, myself, or just go straight to the source and talk to Ronnie and Kelly. A real thin cut by Daniel, just going into the jaw. I didn't really think he had too much of a good quality look to try and make that, but I was like, wow, TCMB's commenting on this. Oh, Jim Bob playing for the safety. Good safety try, Jim. Just bouncing back and forth off the jaw. Daniel should be able to cut this and leave himself at least a look at the 4-ball.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, I couldn't see much. Daniel's in the way. Daniel looking to see if it was frozen.
Here's a good chance for a well-timed safety, I think, in my opinion. Get that ball in hand so you can get yourself rolling.
A nice aggressive safety.
Nice aggressive safety.
Aggressive.
What's the way that you would go about this shot if you were trying to for a safety?
I'd probably try to thin the 3, bring it behind the 4-9, send the cue ball up table. But in reality, what would happen is either I hit the 3 too thick or too thin, and I just screw it up completely.
Jim decided to throw the cue ball that way, and he does have the 5-ball in the way, but he does have the one railer as well. See, I like going thick into the 3-ball because then it takes a little bit of the power off of it, so you can get the 3-ball down the table a little bit more with some.
Oh, I'm not trying to put the 3 down table. Well, that was a good hit because he did catch the
He
3
did
on
catch
the
it
way
on the way
in.
down. Yeah, I saw that as well. Good job, Ref. My man.
My man.
My man.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, Joe,
Yes, sir, Mr. T.
you're up at the table. This is what you got. What you doing?
I would go for the 2-rail shot and pray to God that 3 hits the 9 funky enough that it goes in. You?
Well, this This is slop, right? There's no call.
No,
So
Yeah.
you go 2 rails into 3, hit it hard, and send that 9 flying.
Realistically, I'd be trying to probably put the 9 ball in the top left pocket, the corner. Whether that happens or not, though, kind of 2 different things. My execution sometimes is lacking.
It happens to all of us, buddy. It'll happen more as we get older.
My brain, I'm telling you, it sees some of this stuff. Every other part of my body can't execute.
It's like there's this disconnect between your brain and your arm.
I think just my brain and everything. So Daniel getting a nice ball in hand. I know some people here that would probably shoot the 3-9 combo, but not you, Timor.
No, I'd miss that more than missing the run out there.
I don't know. You're a good player. Some of the people around here, it seems like they actually like practice combo shots like that.
Well,
And it's like,
you know what's interesting is if there's anyone that I'd want to shoot a combination, it'd probably be Mickey. That guy will sit down, bear down on every single ball, do his little eye switch, make sure it's in the...
yeah.
He would fire it in, too. I think there was a tournament, I want to say in Lubbock, where he was just firing in 9-ball combinations on everybody there.
Oh, yeah? Daniel wanted to make sure that he comes off just at the right angle to leave himself a good shot on the 8-ball.
Just the right angle.
Just the right angle.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I'm telling you, that is not a TCMB friendly pocket.
It is not.
Excuse me. Those of you who wanted to see Teresa shoot more, and I know we all do, she's not done quite yet. She might have a chance to come back if we get forced to a shootout.
So are they going to have to alternate the shots?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
What we're gonna do is, since there's 4 shots, we're not gonna have one shoot each shot from the same side, right? We're gonna have one go from one side, and then the other person will go 2, and then they'll finish on the last one.
Gotcha. That'll be interesting.
That way, both of them have an opportunity to shoot from both sides of the table. Jim trying to throw that cut. Ooh. Rough cut there. Hey, Chance, how you doing? You know, I like the woodwork on Daniel's cue. That's a Viking, isn't it?
I believe so. Actually, that is a Viking, and you want to know how he got that cue?
Not really.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Now, how did he get the cue?
So way back when we were playing at the Corbett Center, and then wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Oh.
There we go.
TCMB with a win. And I'm going to have to go on there and fix what T-Board messed up. Click right there.
What?
You see the eye that's blinking? There you go.
Did I put the wrong score?
Yeah, you did. You also put it for Jim Bob. I've done that too once, so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Teresa's right here. Are we what?
I want to see Josh shake his money.
Uh-oh.
You want to see Josh?
Teresa's calling out Josh,
Josh.
telling him to shake his moneymaker.
All right. So this is going to sound weird, Josh. You need to shake your moneymaker on your phone. Take a little selfie of you dancing. Send it to me, and I can put it on this live stream. Or, I mean, I wouldn't do that.
probably be embarrassed. Wouldn't want to do it that way. I think Daniel got a little bit more gusto on that break than he did the other 2 breaks that he had. Or 3
I
breaks.
don't think he hit it as square. Just seeing where the cue ball's at and where it came off. But back to the conversation. We were
Wait,
playing
are we
at
talking about Josh shaking his butt, or are we talking about the Corbett Center?
when the video comes in, we'll put it up.
Okay.
But Daniel at the Corbett Center, he actually became an ambassador for Viking, and they sent him that cue.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how he got that cue. And I remember when he got it because I was really jealous because I think I was playing with an action cue back then.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, ooh, that's rough.
You know, I was a poor college kid.
Well, you know what? Everybody's got to start somewhere. You want to know what my first cue was? I still no. Sorry. I don't even my first real cue. I guess because I don't remember what my purple cue was. I don't remember. I think it might have been a Players. But I know my break cue right now was actually the second cue that I got for myself, which was just a little sneaky pea. That's my break cue now.
Who made it?
Player.
Ah, yes.
Players. And the tip I changed to it. Very
nice break. Nice
Oh
bank.
no!
Joe giving a little clap.
So unfortunate. That's the luck that I've been seeing myself a lot lately, and I think it's just probably because I try to put English on it that it just throws it right to that corner pocket. All right. Daniel making a nice shot there, and unfortunately leaving himself a little short or a little long, depending upon how you look at it. Right there on the 50-yard line. He'll be going for the top right corner pocket, try to cut that in. He needs to watch his speed here in order to leave himself a good shot for the 4. And the TCMB pocket strikes again.